Incoming transmission.
Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Expeditions Rome playthrough, where apparently we are back to our villa, and I did level up Kaiso. It was only Kaiso that needed to be leveled up, so that's alright. And also I noticed that in our inventory screen, this is Deianira with us. We have Cineros, Deianira, and I did learn the recipe for the weapon that we got from Lucia, whatever. The mother in the previous episode. Forgot her name for a second. And we do have some of the gear here. Can't exactly put it. So I guess we might be needing to fight with our hands, apparently. By the looks of it. Unless there are some weapons along the way. Anywho, I guess either it's time to rumble right away, or...
They look heavily armed, Domine. What if they respond poorly to our demands?
Oh, don't worry, they won't. I'll be my usual charming self.
Ah.
Don't worry, Cineros. Allegatus has many tricks hidden.
The more you say to alleviate my worries, the more they grow.
Just where do you think you're going?
You're Marcellus, right? Marcellus. Skywar's man from the gladiator school in Trachea, right? I'm just going inside.
You have a good memory for faces, Legati. But I'm on strict orders not to let anyone in.
As of right now, those orders are null and void, Lictores. This immobile property belongs to this man.
Senator Cato!
By order of the Senate, the property rights of this legatus are approved. From this point forward, as part of Familius, he alone can exercise the rights of Usus, Fructus, and Abusus. But nothing. That is if you want to see tomorrow.
As you command.
Not me, as he commands.
My apologies, Domine.
Damn. Oh, yeah, that was unexpected. Thank you, Kato. I'll not forget this.
Your thanks are unnecessary. It was the virtuous action to take. Welcome home, Wale. Until next time.
And we leveled up again.
I've missed you so much. You look great. Did you lose some weight? Are you eating well? Has he been eating well, Cineros?
He has, Domina.
Mother, please.
All right, I'll stop talking. But you'll have to tell me everything. Tell me about the war. I heard some of your friends died there. Killed by pirates. How did you survive?
I mean, through skill and through luck. I'm glad to be alive.
So am I. You can't guess how glad I am. But did you like the life in the Legion? Do you want to be a career soldier?
I mean, I like the political side of it. Killing, however, only when necessary.
Just like your father.
Domina, with all due respect, I guess the legatus has his own questions. Am I wrong?
Yep, you're not wrong, Cineros. Just want to know, how did Skyvos people treat you?
Oh, they were polite, mostly. Except for the fact they wanted me confined to this villa. I guess having me walking around the streets was too much of a risk. Once you were out of the picture. He had no reason to antagonize me, though.
So, do you really think they would have killed me?
I do. And Aculus agreed. It was a sinister plan to take over our family. But now you're here, and everything will be fine.
But where's my sister? Where's Viviana? Isn't she supposed to be here?
I haven't seen your sister in months. Scaevola doesn't let her out of his summer villa. She's pretty much imprisoned there.
I guess for now I'm just happy to see Mother alive and well.
It's good to have you home. And for it to be our home again. Now that you're back, we have a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, listen to me. You just got here. Go on, take some time to settle in. Let me know when you're ready to get to work.
Alright. Oh, we got a bunch of side quests. Talk to your mother when you're ready to end Act 1. So that was just Act 1. Then we have side quest, the education of Best at the bot. Cineros has agreed to train Best in his weights. Sure. Meet Kaiso in the wine house near the market. And a lovely bouquet of red flags. Wait, is Bester trying to hook up with Khalida? Bester says Khalida on what can be described as a date. Khalida is lukewarm on the gladiator at best, so she has invited Daenerys along as well to help manage expectation. Okay, I think maybe Khalida is trying to deflect Bester towards Daenerys. Right, let's just select this one first and have another look. So that's our mother Dasineros. What we have here to interact is just one room. It's only the beds and all that. So I guess we can leave the villa and go throughout the city. Can I use the broom? Apparently. Sure, take the broom as a weapon, I guess. I was actually expecting my character to just take it and sweep, you know, as an interactive thing. Okay. Let's. No, thank you. Okay, this is customization. Cineros.
Your mother has started catching me up on how the vineyards have been going since we left. The harvest was better than expected. That is good news, of course, but it also means we have a problem. One of our grapes produced a particularly good wine. It's an opulent vintage with a smooth finish. Quite frankly, Domine, it is one of the best wines I have ever tasted.
Surely you don't mean that. You don't mean that.
Oh, but I do. And you know I've tasted a lot of excellent wines throughout my life. This wine ranks among the best of the best.
So why are you so surprised? Are wines produced by pure chance?
Winemaking is not an exact science. We do follow recipes, but we are subject to the whims of Dionysus. Every now and then he favors you, and you may produce a wine of this caliber.
But what? You said opulent. What does that even mean?
It means the wine has a rich and smooth taste. An opulent wine is a bold wine.
I see.
Do not worry. Wine terminology can be weird and obscure. You will get used to it in time.
And all of this sounds like good news, but what's the catch?
The question is what we shall do with this wine. It's certainly worth more than what we normally sell for. It's the best kind of problem to have. It might be a good idea to visit some of the merchants in the market.
You know, I might be heading in that direction today anyway. Can talk to the vineyards while I'm there.
Before you leave, there's a small thing we have to decide. A good wine deserves a good name. What should we name this one?
Huh. What about Minerva's wisdom?
Minerva's wisdom it is. A good name, and not without a touch of irony. Very well. That being settled, you should go and talk to the wine merchants.
So I guess we're finally back home, Sneros. Can you believe it?
I had no doubts. You've made everyone proud, and this victory is cause for celebration. I shall cook today.
Still, I don't completely understand how we were allowed to take this villa back.
Our legal system has its own intricacies, which no one but people like Kikaro understand. I'm sure the powers that be worked their magic.
So what should I do now?
I don't know, it's your house. Sit back and relax and let your Sir-We handle things. Do bear in mind that managing an estate is no simple task, though. Now that your father is no longer with us, you will have to find a way to generate income. I think we should focus on the wine business. There used to be a lot of money in your vineyards.
Also, I've been thinking about Vitelli lately.
They have been silent for a long time now. Silence can be scary.
I mean, I'm not scared, I just don't like the uncertainty.
That is still a kind of fear. Do not worry. Our current position is quite secure politically. Any foe should think twice before attacking us in our seat of power. I believe we're quite safe in Rome.
Well, I'll see you later, Cineros. Alrighty then, and we got another side quest, and I believe...
It's so good to have you
I think
back,
I'm gonna
old faithful
select this one first. So, again, just a bench. Oh, hello, somebody's here. Oh, Daenira. We do have... It might be just Daenira and Cineros around here. Actually. I'm surprised it's Daenira and not Khalida. Especially since Khalida is the one that we were a bit flirtatious about. Oh well.
How is it?
I mean, by Juno, what are you wearing? I mean, nah, it looks nice, the dress that she's wearing. I'm just curious why that.
You don't like the dress?
And apparently we have an option to flirt with her. But since we're going with Khalida, guess not this time. So it's a fine dress, don't worry about it.
I like it too. Khalida helped me shop for it.
Okay, then that makes sense. Anywho, is Rome everything you were hoping?
In some ways it is. In others, it is not. City is big. I have never seen anything like it. And there are so many things to buy, so many different people. I love that. But there is a strange way people talk to me. Not because I'm foreign, I think, but because I am woman. That I don't like.
I mean, they have a different... They had a different mentality back then, so... I guess... Does that mean you'll be staying in my villa?
I would like that, if it is fine with you. This villa is amazing. So many statues and fancy carpets. I love your garden. It's so lush and green. And trickle of fountain calms me down.
Well, you have a good day, Daenira.
I'm so glad to be rid of those lictors. The way they looked at me.
Are you going to feed the horses?
I am. Is there something I should know?
Don't walk behind the grey mare. A few weeks ago, she kicked a stable boy and nearly killed him.
I'll be careful.
Ugh, okay, that's bad. Alrighty then, guess we're out of here for the moment. So we have the Campus Martius, Senate. We have streets. That's very generic. I guess streets it is. Although Rome sprawls across 7 hills, the market on the Capitolonius Hill near the Forum seems like a hub for most of the city's traffic. Hold up for a second. So I guess this is not exactly all of Rome, just a part of it, I guess. I have to say, this is interesting. It's like you have more about like talking around and not just go kill, 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 kill. Anyhow, let's see. So that's the stall. There's a surgeon over there. Just trying to see if I have things around that I can interact. Not by the looks of it. So I guess we're gonna...
Clean linen for bandages? Fresh medicinal herbs?
Yes, let's see with the surgeon.
Salve legate. Are you looking for medical supplies?
How do you know I'm a legatus?
The world may be large, but Rome is smaller than you'd think in some ways. People talk, and you are mildly famous. Tell me what you need, and I shall provide you with everything.
So, if you heal wounds and injuries, why are you not doing this on the battlefield?
Every healer I know dreams of going to war with the legions. But bones do not only break in battle. Life in Rome can sometimes be a battlefield.
So you're charging people denarii for healing in Rome. Isn't that a bit immoral?
I do not charge for the act of healing. I charge for the items I use. My potions and bandages do not come cheap. It would have been fortuitous if the gods simply granted such materials. But healing is the art of mortal hands, and mortal hands need denarii.
And what do you actually sell then?
I have some linen I can spare. You could buy some if you want to make bandages. This bottle could also prove to be interesting for you. It's a concoction that works against the effects of many poisons.
A concoction that eases the symptoms of poison? Are you telling me there is a poison problem people commonly face in Rome?
The machinations of the senatorial class can occasionally turn very bitter indeed. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that.
Sure, let me buy some from you then. It's just 500 denarii.
Good. You should make sure to consult a trained healer in mixing this, however. The wrong application could turn ugly.
And I guess maybe we'll need some linen for fresh bandages.
Of that, I have plenty. How many do you need?
Not sure how much cash. Sure, let's get like 5.
Thank you. Let us hope you'll never have need of them.
We'll see. Wale. Okay. Yeah. There's Kaiso. So I think most of our people are around. There's another merchant, Sextus. Oh wait, is it? Aren't you my blacksmith? Yeah, I think you are. I don't see anyone else in the vicinity. It's just, well, actually there is Liviana, my sister.
Over here! Brother!
It's sister.
Brother! It's so good to see you again. How have you been?
I've been so worried about you. How is he treating you?
For some reason, Skyavola is treating me like a queen. I do not know why. Maybe he's afraid I'll be collecting information for you. I'm starting to think his brother Lorco wants me to be on his side. Skyavola is trying to keep his brother away from me. I may be able to use that to our advantage. I'm afraid we don't really have much time. They are tailing me, following all of my moves.
Who is?
Lorco and his men. He insists it's for my own security, but there's something unsettling about his smile. I don't know what it is. I think Lorco is more dangerous than Skyavola by far. He runs all of their business, and everyone acts like they're working for him. Even my husband's lictors.
But how did you know I'd be here? Have you been waiting long?
A little while. I sent her Thur to stake out our villa. She ran and fetched me as soon as she saw you leave for the market.
Do you know by any chance what Skyver is planning next?
It is hard to guess. He acts as if he's a man without any ambition. We both know that is not correct, though. I think they're working on something. Unfortunately, paranoia reigns in Villa Witelia. They cover their tracks well and hide everything, even from their own people.
Are you really collecting information for me? You don't really have to do that, you know. It might put you in danger.
You're wrong. I do have to do this. It's the only way I can help you work against them and maybe one day avenge our father.
We might be able to get you out of there.
That's the last thing we should consider. I think I'm supposed to serve as bait, and something like that is exactly what they're waiting for. Besides, I'm much more useful to you as Witelia Skyevola's wife.
Okay, well, sister. Take care of yourself and don't take too many risks.
Thank you, but I don't think I have a choice in that. I will send a server to your kitchen door with instructions for where to meet me next week.
Or is it just me?
It isn't you. The bread is getting
Fine
worse.
wine from the beautiful hills of Latium.
Interesting that we didn't get like a side quest for that conversation with our sister. Right.
Egypt. The conflict of succession is
Oh,
interrupting the
we
grain
also
supply.
have Quintus. Let's actually talk with Quintus
Special
first.
discount for ladies with blue hair.
Direct interest in
What?
Oh wait. What brings you to the land of wine today? If wine is what you seek, you have come to the right place. My wine is much better than those of Marcellus Vipsanius.
The land of wine.
That's what I call it. This area of the market belongs to the Collegium Venariorum. We are an association of all the wine merchants in Rome.
Yep, I'm aware. My family has done much business with you.
Oh, indeed. I recognize you now. Welcome to my stall then. Are you looking to sell?
First off, what's so special about Marcellus Vipsanius?
He prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threatens. In the end, he acquires the best vintages.
Do you all produce wine?
Some of us do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market.
I do have some wine in need of a buyer. Perhaps you are interested in making a good deal?
I would be very interested. But the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity.
Alright, right, but what if I just want to do business with you?
I am honored. Unfortunately, I have to call my fellow merchants. You should hear their offers too, and if you still want to do business with me, you are free to do so. Which I hope will be the case.
Okay.
This is brilliant. Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they ever achieved this level of excellence.
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
I would call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. I could sell this for years. Domine, would you consider a 5-year deal? I'm willing to buy a 5th of your stock this year, and another 5th next year, and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Claudius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery.
So we have an option of 3.5 and an option of 4K, and that's the 3.5. I think we said like it's everything, so it's gonna give us 3.5, the least amount of all three, but we get 3.5 directly, he gets all the stock, or 4k more, sure, but he's giving us half now and half when delivery's been done, or we can go for 5k total, but split in like 1,000 every year. So a low risk, medium risk, and a high risk. High risk for me, in this opinion, would be the first offer with 1,000 every year. As yeah, they are right. They brought at the point saying if something happens with the wine and all that, maybe it's not that good, or sales, let's say, are not that huge for the wine. So they might say like, yeah, you know what, I kind of backing out of this deal. But yeah, why should I accept your offer, Quintus?
I am an honest trader, Legate. My father used to deal with your father before either of us was born. I will sell your wine to the best clients and pay for all of it up front.
Yeah. So I guess if you want to go for the easy, sure one, you take the 3.5. Not the most amount, but at least you have 3.5. Cordius, tell me why I should accept payments in installments.
The deal favors us both. I pay less now, and you have greater profits in the long term.
Yes, in the long term, but again, he's just paying part of it. Well, of course, he's not gonna get the whole stock. I don't know. Let's see what Vespanius has to say.
It's good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you cannot refuse.
And every one of them, what I see, they have a different target. I mean, this guy wants to sell it at just the best tavern, which means, yeah, like everybody can sample it. Then we have Quintus, who I believe he said he's gonna just try to sell it to like to more the rich people, I would guess. And then we have the third guy, which might be a mix of both. Right,
I'm
let's
sure
see.
you've made the right choice, and that you know what's good for you.
Yeah, if we had the logos, we could have tried to push for more from Cordius. Because with the logos options, it says that the offer makes sense, but consider that as the remaining stock of this vintage dwindles, demand will soon exceed supply, driving the price up. I must also factor in the cost to me of storing the wine. Oh, shall we go for a steady income? Stick with Quintus? Or in the end, give it to Marcellus? Which Quintus said that he gets all the vintners. You know, I'm gonna risk it. Let's sell it to Cordius.
You will not be disappointed.
Preposterous. You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance to change your mind.
I don't really like your tone. Like, we're supposed to be merchants here, and you left it to me as the last decision. If you can't accept it, just get out of my sight.
You have missed out on a great business venture.
I will make the arrangements at once. You will receive the first installment soon.
Cool. Such a sourpuss. Who's that guy? Like, seriously.
Wide selection of wines from Greece and Africa. Wines for every taste and every budget.
Okay. Who is next? Actually, let's... Ah, that's why we have the Campus Martius. Because we need... this one. For Khalidan Bestia. And then Senate was for Bestia as well. So I guess it's only Queso here. Okay, so whatever. Whoa, what's this? I don't know. Is this like an Easter egg or something? I don't know what's with this interesting design inside this building. It's all black, but it's this one over here. Can't seem to interact with it. And I don't see any notification like, congrats, you found a hidden something. Right. I guess we only have Queso here. And then we have Sextus. Other than that, there's nothing here. Right. Let's talk with Sextus, and then we're gonna meet
So
Kaiser.
you found me again. But you're a civilian now. Here you are, just another customer in my smithy.
Yeah, but I didn't know you had a shop here.
I don't believe I have had occasion to mention it. Might I tempt you with some high-quality kitchenware?
Do you not make arms and armor anymore?
There is no market for such tools in peacetime. And of course, weapons are not allowed inside the pomerium. Tell you what, I do have something here you might be interested in. Have you ever heard the legend of the Ankylia?
The Shield of Mars? Of course I have.
Well, it just so happens I have come into possession of one of the replicas created by Numa Pompilius.
So you wish to sell me a replica?
Or perhaps it's the original. Who knows? But you see, even a replica, ancient and storied as it is worth a small fortune. If nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone age.
But if it were the original, I believe the legends prescribe that Rome will only stand as long as the Ankyli is preserved.
Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good care of it.
Also, why are you manning this stall yourself? Should you not have an assistant for this so you can spend your time at the forge?
You are as savvy in business as you are in warfare, I see. I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher learning history or Greek or some other such high-minded nonsense. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband so she'll never have to peddle my pots and pans again.
Right, you know what? Why not? I will purchase your replica.
A fair price, I should say. Very well. The Ankylia is yours. I cannot guarantee that it once belonged to a god, but you have my word that it is a good shield, and it will serve you well should you ever use it in combat.
Thank you. I'll see you around. And we got... what? Shield strength. Move... oh! At the end of your turn, your shield strength is restored by however many movement points you have left. Okay. I don't know where's the rest of the gear over here, but okay, sure. This looks like a really good shield. Well, for now. It does give extra movement. And I don't need to level up these guys. Right, so all that's left is Kaiso. But I'm just gonna go over here. And for now, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna continue next time, where we see what Kaiso wants. Hopefully, it's not just a drunken night and brawl around. We might get something interesting. And then we can continue with Bestia. Probably I'm gonna meet with him at the Senate first, then we're gonna do the part with Khalida. But we'll see that next time. For now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. Again, seems to be mostly story based right now, just walking around talking and all that. Not that I don't like it, it's good to have one of those from time to time, but in the meantime, don't forget to take care.